This is officially the end of our squatter series.
Woo! Watch, we're gonna get a call later that they're back in back in there. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. So I'm over here at the unit, and hopefully this is the last part of our squatter series. Unfortunately, Rhianna can't be with me right now. She's at work, and this is the only time we have today to film this video. But anyway, what I'm gonna do is walk you through the entire unit and show you all the upgrades that we made to the unit. And then at the end of this video, we're going to break down all the costs and how much it actually costs us for those squatters being here, loss of rent, repairs, all that stuff. Gonna break it all down for you guys, and hopefully you guys can learn from that if you ever have rentals of your own. All right, guys, let's go ahead and walk through this unit. Actually, real quick, before we even get started, I want to give you guys some backstory on this building in case you just started following us or if you're just wondering. So Rhianna and I actually bought this at auction back in January. In fact, I actually bought it with my partners and we ended up just buying them out. So we're all in this for about $100,000 cash. We have no bank financing on it yet, and there's a reason for that. I would like to get our money back out and put it to work and make even higher returns, but the guy that bought the other three is not taking very good care of them. He won't even get them power washed, and I'm worried of having a bank appraiser come out here and giving us too low of an appraiser. I think we have so much forced appreciation here and so much equity that I'll be fine either way, but it was a worry of mine, but I think we're just going to go ahead and move forward with it and go ahead and get this thing appraised and get some financing on it. It will still cash flow extremely well. If and when we do that, I'll make another video on that. And lastly, yes, I did offer him to buy these other three units. In fact, I offered him $100,000 cash, more than he even paid for them. He won't sell them. I guess he doesn't need to sell them. Whatever, that's fine. Can't blame him if he doesn't need the money. But anyway, without any further ado, as I love to say, let's go ahead and tour this unit. All right, so first things first, before we even go inside, we did have to completely replace this exterior door. That was one of our most expensive repairs. Again, all these numbers will be at the end of the video, but they completely destroyed the lock mechanism twice and destroyed the frame trying to get in. So we just went ahead and replaced the entire thing. It looks much better. It's much more secure now, so it's well worth the money spent. And when we go in here, we put new light bulbs up here. Guys, good lighting in your rental or in your houses that you're trying to sell is an absolute must. I can't stress that enough. And as we come upstairs here, we have shampooed all the carpets. The carpets have been deep cleaned. The lady spent 2 hours here. It was absolutely disgusting what she sent me a picture of, but they're nice and clean now. Next thing, as we get to the top of the stairs, I replaced this grate right here because it was old and disgusting. It had a bunch of lint all in it. Looks much better now. Then behind this door was our second most expensive repair. Just when we were about to be done with it and thought we were ready to list it, the hot water tank busted. So that's a brand new hot water tank, and we had to pay to get that replaced, the labor and material, but I got a pretty good deal on it. Again, numbers at the end of the video. Shut that back, and then we'll go through the living room here. Didn't do much in here. Only thing we really did in here was put new handles on these doors. They didn't have any handles before. That's a nice big living room closet with some storage up top. So that's a nice little area. And then, of course, we painted the entire unit. So it's all brand new paint throughout, and it looks so much better than it did before. Then you're gonna go into the dining room area, new light up there, into the kitchen. So the kitchen isn't exactly how we wanted it to come out because we could not find a good fridge. Yes, I could find one brand new, but you guys know I have to get a deal. This fridge is fine and it's in working order. I just wish it was more updated. Like the stove I found out of one of our flip units, got that for free, paid $50 to have it delivered. So that was a deal there. The cabinets were already in good shape and the floor is in good shape. So we didn't have to do much in here. Oh, last thing. I replaced this sink drain. It was an old copper one. It just looked rusted and gross. And, you know, it was just bothering me. I don't know if the tenant would ever care, but it bothered me. So I replaced that. And we went ahead and replaced a brand new faucet here because the last one was leaking. And the dishwasher was fine and in working condition. I had a new one that matched this stove, but I guess we just didn't want to be wasteful and we just left that one there because it's working fine. All right. Then we go back this way. And this washer and dryer actually was left here. So we're gonna go ahead and give that to the new tenants. But like I said, it will just be an addition, a throw in. They will know that we're not responsible for repairs or maintenance on these units. If they go out, then they're just gonna be tossed or they can pay to repair them themselves. If they don't want them, we can also remove them. Also in here, we put a brand new shelf up here. The last one was kind of janky and short, so this one goes end to end here, and it's more sturdy and can hold more stuff. So that's nice for the tenants to have their, you know, detergent or hang their clothes or whatever. All right, now we're gonna go into the bathroom area. So this is where we did quite a bit of work. So the most recent thing we did was the all new floor. So as I was doing a final walkthrough and the old floor was just ugly, and I was like, guys, let's go ahead and switch that out. He gave me a good price on it, so we went ahead and switched that flooring out. We put a brand new medicine cabinet up here and brand new lighting. It's much more brighter in here than it was before. And then he caulked around the entire tub. My maintenance guy actually did 98% of the work. I think he did all of it except for the hot water tank. And that's kind of all we did in here. Just made it look cleaner, painted in here as well. The last thing we need to do is replace that noisy fan. That's got to go. It would bother me, so I'm sure it would bother the tenants, and it just looks dated. So that will need to be switched out. And I think that's all we did in there. Then as we go back here to the bedrooms, we'll go in this one first. This one's a completely brand new door, the entire thing, the frame and the door. This one he was able to salvage and just put some wood filler in here. All these locks were busted out. The frame was all busted up. But again, he saved this one for me. This one could not be saved. Had to buy the whole brand new door. Wasn't super expensive, but still, you know, wasn't happy about it. You guys know if I have to spend money, I'm not happy. New lighting in here, and that's kind of all we did. I think we did some repairs in this closet actually. So when you open up this closet, the closet shelf was sagging or not even there. I can't even remember now, but we repaired that and put an extra brace here. And then this was just kind of cut out and like looked all like not good, not professional at all. So went ahead and made that look more professional, and you can still easily access it because that's the plumbing to the tub. So it's nice that if there's ever a problem, they can just get right in there and fix it. So we left that open, or at least accessible. And then we're gonna go into the final bedroom here. And not much in here at all. New light, and we had to fix the bifold door. It was broken, so we had to get a new bracket right there. So I got him this new brackets, and fixed that. They should not match these. Yeah, right. So see, these are the newer style brackets. So just real quick, if you're looking for these, they probably don't sell these anymore, but they sell these at Lowe's. It's a universal bracket kit, worked just fine. He said it was no problem. And that's kind of all we did in here. And that's kind of it for the walkthrough. That's pretty much all the upgrades we did. You know, it came out fantastic. It looks nice. I'd live in here. It's nice and clean and updated. And other than a fridge and the fan in the bathroom, those are the two other things I'd like to get done ASAP. But really, guys, I think we'll have this rented probably by today while I'm making this video. I sent you guys an Instagram message or put it on my Instagram story. We already got like 15 applications. It's crazy. And at the end of this video, we'll update you with the numbers on that as well. All right, guys, that's it for the walkthrough. Now let's go to the house and go over the numbers.
Hi everyone, I'm finally in the video because it's my day off, so now we're able to close it out and talk about the numbers. Before John starts telling you about the numbers, because you all know that he's the math guy, I wanted to tell you that his ankle is very injured right now. I'm going to insert a picture. It just happened yesterday when he was playing basketball, and I swear I thought it was broken.
Don't put that image up here. It's disgusting.
Yeah, of your discretion, but it was a very bad sprain, according to the urgent care doctors. So if he seems to be uncomfortable or in pain, it's because he insisted on filming this video and getting it out on time for you guys, and his foot is like hanging on a bunch of pillows.
Now, outside of filming this video, I've literally been laying right there on my back since yesterday around 11 o'clock.
Yeah, like against his will. And if you follow us on Instagram, you've seen the series of his injury.
So anyway, in addition to the money that we spent flipping this apartment, we had to spend more money on my ankle. So the frugal investor is not very happy right now. So anyway, I just wanted to go over the numbers with you guys. I'm not gonna go over every single dollar because it went to Lowe's probably like 50 times. So we're just gonna try to just group these numbers together for you and give you some ideas of the cost of the bigger items as well, and what it costs us total to turn this unit over. And that's what they call it in the industry, turning the unit over, getting it ready for the next tenant to rent. So let's go ahead and get started with the numbers.
Keep in mind really fast that this unit was not like trashed by any means. So when you hear the final number, just imagine if the unit was destroyed, how much more we would have spent.
Yeah, so actually it was not as bad as it could have been. Now they did bring some doors and stuff like that, and we had some other expensive items that broke during the fix-up process. But yes, relatively speaking, this was not a super expensive turnover, and now it looks better than ever, and we are getting more money for the rent than we were before, which we will tell you about at the end of this. Okay, so first thing I did with the unit after we got in there and switched the locks out is we walked through the entire unit with our maintenance man, and I had him just give me a price. Now normally this is where you go and get contractors to come give you bids, but we didn't want to do all that. We trust David. He's been really good to us ever since we bought the building back in January, and I said, look man, give me a fair price, and he quoted me $500 to start, and said it might be a little higher than that if he gets more involved. And
that's
I said,
just for the labor. Sorry to interrupt you. That's just for the labor. Just want to make sure they understood that, and that's my contribution to the numbers.
yeah, so it was just for the labor, but it's painting the entire unit and changing out all the lights and fixing the doors and anything else that was broken when we did the walkthrough. And I thought it was more than fair. It was going to take a little bit longer than it would if I got a contractor in there, but probably would have spent 2 to 3 times as much if we did that, plus all the management of the contractors. So we said, you know what, go for it, we're down with that. So went and got all the materials for him. Now we went to Lowe's probably 7 or 8 times. I think you maybe went twice, but I went to Lowe's like
thankfully,
a lot.
because I don't love Lowe's.
Yeah, I don't love Lowe's either, but he didn't want to go get the materials, and I understand that nobody wants to go in Lowe's, so I went and got it for him, and I actually like this process too. That's a lie. I needed to do this process as well because I needed to learn the price of things and items, especially if we ever hire property management in the future. We want to know we're not getting ripped off by them when they tell us, you know, a pack of lights is $200. We're like, no, it's not. It's $30 for a brand new pack of ceiling lights. So we know that stuff now, and I've kept records of all of that going forward. So anyway, went and got all the material. So all the material on the little items over there, the lights, the paint, the new bathroom floor, stuff like that, came out to $1,037 for all of that stuff. And then when we thought we were almost done turning the unit over, the hot water tank went out. It literally exploded, and well, exploded is probably dramatic, but it busted and was leaking inside the tray. And so we had to get someone to switch that out. Luckily, our new project manager inside of my flip company just left Lowe's to come work for us, and he gets a lot of discounts at Lowe's, and he wanted to install the hot water tank himself for some side money. So that was a good deal. Got me like $100 off the water tank, and he did it for $100 labor. So that cost $430, $100 labor and $330 to switch the tank out.
$430.50.
Oh yeah, sorry, $430.50. So then to wrap it up, I walked through the unit one more time and did what we call a punch list and just made sure everything that David did was up to par and we were satisfied with it. He did a great job, and he was super communicative. We got super lucky with our maintenance man. He's super easy to work with, on time, and anyway, we just got really lucky right there. But anyway, I walked through it one more time and I saw a few more things that could use upgraded. A few more lights to kind of complete it, and the bathroom floor. We wanted to do the bathroom floor new and hang blinds in the front.
Yes.
So that's another tip for you guys. If you have kind of a front of your building where everybody's going to see it, your other tenants, go ahead and hang those blinds yourself, because you cannot trust that your tenants are going to even do that at all or do a good job of it.
Sheets. You don't want sheets nailed in above your windows, because then anybody who comes look at your apartment building is going to get kind of like a bad vibe off it, because you don't want to see like cartoon sheets hanging in
the
all
SpongeBob
the
sheets. We see it all the time. They just take sheets and staple them up. So anyway, go ahead and do that. And then finally, we paid $75 to get the carpet cleaned. And there was one more thing. We wanted a new stove and fridge. Didn't find the new fridge, but we found a brand new stove at one of our flips that we just bought. And I paid one of our contractors $50 to deliver that. So the stove was free. It was $50 for delivery of the stove.
That was a good deal. That was a good find.
That was a good find. Unfortunately, the fridge was a double door fridge. It was also in good shape, but it's too big for our unit, so we couldn't use it. So we're still looking for a fridge.
Really quick, guys, if you see me keep looking down, it's because I wrote all the numbers down and put it here so that just in case we forgot anything when we were talking.
Why are you looking down if I'm doing all the talking?
I'm double checking you. I'm making sure that he tells you guys the truth.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to lie to you. But anyway, so all in about $2,400 to turn the unit over, and that's for everything, labor and material. That does not include the rent we lost for last month, but we did keep the first deposit of the very first legit renter that was in there, and so we kind of broke even on that. And you want to tell them the good news?
Yes, we've got new renters in there, and they are awesome. They both work in the area. It's a really nice young couple, and we're really excited to have them in there because they're going to be a great addition to the building.
And actually, we were charging them $675 a month, whereas before we were only getting $615 for that unit. In fact, the 3 other units that we have are at $615, and we raised those from $550 when we first bought it. We raised those immediately to what we thought was fair market. Well, it looks like we were under market value, and we could probably get closer to $700 or even $725 per unit. So now that building is grossing over $30,000 in rental income with the 4 units. And at the year mark in January, we will do another update video on the entire year and what we netted on that building entirely. Every number accounted for, no fibbing, no like, we're not gonna leave anything out. We're gonna say everything that it cost us, everything that we brought in, and what was our net profit on that building for 1 year.
And we'll tell you if we thought it was worth it to property manage it ourselves. I think it's worth it because John does most of it. So.
I bet. So anyway, guys, as always, we hope this video was helpful. If I forgot anything or if you have any other questions, please comment them below. I have to get off here now and elevate my foot because it's turning purple.
Oh, wait. This is officially the end of our squatter series.
Woo! Watch, we're gonna get a call later that they're back in there. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Oh, I almost messed that up, but I got it.
You did it.
And we really appreciate the support. Go check out Rhianna Fariel's channel.
Oh, thank you.
And we'll see you guys on the next video.
See ya.